We're going to do some tissue paper painting today, and we're also going to use a wax resist technique. That's why we're starting with our oil pastels. And I'm drawing a nice big tree on my paper because I'm going to paint leaves with my tissue paper. Since it's fall, there's so many nice colors in the leaves in the landscape outside. So that's why we're going to use all these nice bright colored tissue paper. But as I said, we're going to start first with our oil pastel, and I'm drawing a nice tree and some branches coming off of my tree, and then I'm filling in that trunk with my oil pastel. Now you don't only have to use brown. In a little bit I think I might add some other colors and blend those into my oil pastels. You can go right over one color with another color with these. It's really fun to do. So I'm going to fill in all of my bark, and then I'm going to mix in a little bit of orange into my tree trunk and make it look a little more interesting. Maybe some blue on the other side. Make a bark pattern in my tree. Kind of blend those together. And maybe I'll add a little more brown on top just to blend in that blue. Now it's starting to look like a real tree. So I'm going to now add my color with my tissue paper. So what you do is you're just going to place your tissue paper squares where you want that color to be. And you can rip them up a little bit, make them smaller if you need to. And you can also overlap them and blend colors together, which is really cool. I'm going to put some green grass under my trees, blue sky above it, and then those beautiful fall leaves that we see outside here in Vermont. I'm adding all sorts of colors. Reds, oranges, pinks, and try and fill in your whole piece of paper with color. The more color, the more beautiful it's going to look. And we don't often see big white spots in our landscape, so try to cover the entire paper with color. Alright, now I'm ready to add my water. So I'm taking a paintbrush and just plain water, and I'm painting over each tissue paper square with water. Now notice how I'm holding down my tissue paper pieces with my finger. Otherwise they tend to slip around and slide and come up, see, like they just did. So make sure you hold it down while you wet your tissue paper. And you want your paper to be very wet so that all those nice beautiful colors can soak into your paper. They're going to bleed out from the tissue paper and onto your tree to make your colorful leaves. Alright, so I'm making sure each one has enough water on it so the colors really come out. And then I'm waiting for it to dry completely before I take off my tissue paper, otherwise it might rip. So next class we're going to take off our tissue paper and your beautiful fall tree will be revealed.